So just get in the zone.
Yeah.
Get in the zone.
Sharp-face.
Okay. Welcome back to the BBCREW channel.
Hey everyone.
Today it's only us two today. We've decided to film a skincare focus video. If you watch our vlog about the mental health walk, we actually went to INNISFREE, who just opened up in Melbourne Central, and we picked up some face masks because Ange and I actually use it.
We are obsessed.
We're obsessed.
Like,
yeah. Prior opening, we actually had to stock up bulk when we went overseas, or if one of our family members went overseas. So now that it's open, it's great. I think they also have another store in Doncaster, apparently, Stacey said.
And they're opening up at Chadstone soon, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah. And I also know that I think they stock it at that Asian store in Price, across from Priceline.
Oh, W?
Yeah, W.
Yeah,
and
they do
as well in the city as well. So
and you can always get it online too.
Yes, if you're happy waiting for shipping, then totally. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll probably run through what we brought and then which ones we liked and why we liked it. Yeah. So it's kind of like a haul/review. Yeah.
Bit of both.
Let's talk about our skin and what we decided to buy. So I was looking for more, obviously, hydration and more for, because I get reactive pretty easily, so sensitive. So I was like hydration and making sure that all my redness was like toned down and everything. So that's what I usually go for.
I'd say something similar as well, yeah. I'm all about hydration and making sure your skin has, you know, all the hydration that it needs. I feel like I'm on Millionaire Hot Seat again, where I'm like a proper fraction. I come from, you know, background with sort of dry skin, so hydration really works for me. But also I quite like having products that help to brighten the skin and to help the skin look a lot more luminous and glowy, and that we're all, you know, trying to find. And I also feel like if you can sort of make your skin look the best that it can be, then you actually end up spending less money on makeup, because you really don't need to cover up as much, because you actually quite like your skin and you want to, you know, show it off a bit.
You have to have the foundation of good skin to actually make your makeup look like it's emphasized your features.
Yeah, and I think as well, some people just, you know, we tend to forget at times the importance of skincare. We're really into, you know, makeup and tanning and fake tan or tanning at the beach or whatever, you know, to make ourselves look good, without realizing that, you know, our skin is the biggest organ on our body, and we really have to look after that first before we can do anything else. So I mean, I spoke about it in my skincare routine video, but I mean, especially now going into summer, like put on that SPF every single day, even if it's 17 degrees, like says 17 degrees, but that sun is still shining out there. So make sure you're popping your skincare and your sunscreen on every day. Yeah,
I mean, I'm trialing a few SPFs because mine gets reactive. So we could probably talk about SPF in another, like in depth in another video as well. Because I'm sure you've trialed heaps. I remember you said you've trialed heaps of physical and non-physical. So we could talk in depth about that, especially in Australia. Like, you know, did you want to kind of like give yourself a haul and what you bought?
Yes, so I just bought a mixture. What I really like about, so what ones did we go for? We went for the INNISFREE My Real Squeeze Mask, and I'd actually used these ones before I'd ordered them. I'd watched a Korean beauty video and it really recommended the brand, and so I ordered some online, and they lasted me so long and they were so cheap as well, but yet the ingredients were really good and high quality, and your skin just was like amazing after using them. And I quite like them because there's so many different masks for so many different concerns and things that you're looking for in your skin, so you can really find something that works for you.
Exactly.
So I think I just got a bit of everything, to be honest with you. I've got the, what's this one, the rice one, which is really good for brightening your skin, and I got this one as well, which is the oatmeal, which everyone knows anything with oatmeal in it is just so soothing on the skin. It really helps to repair. I feel like I got your favorite, ginseng.
You know what's funny is I didn't get that one.
Nah.
I feel like sometimes I feel like my friends are more Asian than me. Like, definitely. Like, she asked me some like really random Chinese Mandarin deep questions, and I'm like, Angela, I'm so sorry, I'm not as in touch as I thought. Yeah, I was not Asian enough. So, and she's like, oh, that's disappointing. And I'm like, please move on.
And yeah, honestly, a bit of everything.
I think Ange grabbed one of everything.
Yeah, just to sort of see what I liked and what I didn't like. And, you know, your skin's never always going to be the same. You might have a different concern or different thing you want to work on on a different day. So I feel like that's the best way to actually see what works for you. Grab a couple. You don't have to grab all of them. I mean, I did get, for me and my sister as well, we're both really into skincare masks. So this isn't just all for me. But yeah, I think that's the best way to know, you know, trial and error, just trying a few different
ones.
I think
that's what we did. I think we got really excited because there's actually a lot. Last time when I went overseas, when I went to South Korea, they had heaps of these stores there, and obviously I got overwhelmed because there's so many different Korean skincare stores. I remember I did grab only like 1 or 2 from South Korea. So when I went to the store, I grabbed what I found from the kind of like haul I did when I went to South Korea, what I knew was going to work, but I did grab a few like extras to try, and it's really good because as you can see in the packet, they've got the English version of the descriptions and what it does, so it does help you out. So I think now what we could do is we'll talk about the ones that we liked and how we would probably incorporate it in our skincare routine and what it's done for our skin. Yeah. And just to keep in mind, I think they're at a $2 price point for per sheet mask. Sephora and Mecca I think do sell a similar price point as well, but
I feel like their ones though like are like $5-6.
There are $5-6 ones as well, and it's really important if you look at the back of it. Some of them do include alcohol and all those drying products, and you have to be really careful about those ones as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think like with these ones, they were $2, some were $3, so it wasn't like you were spending, you know, so much money on a sheet mask and you're going, you know, broke in doing so. But it's good to, if you're interested and if you like it, you know, grabbing just like a couple here or there. It's literally like the price of a coffee that you probably get every day before work, you know, but really you're helping to assist your skin. Yeah. All right. What ones did you get? Which ones did you like?
I actually even bought my disgusting used packages just in case anyone didn't think that I didn't actually use them. This is not a sponsored video.
No, definitely
not. Look how gross this is. So I actually thought I'll talk about my like top ones that I did try, and the first one is probably the I tried it in Korea. This is exactly the one I tried when I was overseas, and it was actually the green tea one. So for me, this actually doesn't even probably, I can't even explain to words how much it has helped my skin. When I ran out of those before we went to INNISFREE, I was having like, my skin was having this weird dramatic, it can be a dramatic bitch sometimes, like it was just literally going through a rough patch where it's going from spring to summer, like the aircon, the heater, like literally, because sometimes in Melbourne the heating and the cooling constantly changes because the weather is constantly changing outside. So it was kind of like dry but kind of not, and then it was kind of oily still, and I started to get more sensitivity back in my skin, maybe from like the allergies outside with the like the flowers and the florals coming out.
Pollution.
So pollution. So when we went to INNISFREE, I actually grabbed like 5 or 6 because I knew it helped me a lot when I went from the airport to the plane, and your skin dries up from going to different countries. So I popped it on, and now my skin has gone back to being hydrated, back to being like redness free. Like I have to say, normalize my skin back again, and that's probably why I would probably, if anyone wanted a recommendation, it's probably the best because it does everything you want. Hydrates, plumps, like makes your skin look luminous, and it smells great, so bonus, and it didn't flare my sensitivities up.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Well, I also enjoyed that one. For me, the same reasons that you did as well. I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, I really like using antioxidants and things that are really going to help to reverse free radicals and keep your skin looking good and repaired and hydrated. Again, especially with Melbourne's weather. I mean, yesterday it was so sunny. Today it's pouring outside. I mean, welcome to summer.
Yeah, but it's humid.
But it's humid, but it's this, you know, you're a bit sort of all over the place. So it's good to have something that can, you know, work in all cases. The other one I really liked as well was the hyaluronic acid, hydrating. I mean, I just love anything with hyaluronic acid in it because, again, it just really helps to keep your skin moisturized, and it's water-based as well, so that's always really good. Yeah, and it just keeps it looking really dewy and hydrated, and I pop it on like before I go to bed. Sometimes I'll do it after I've used acids on my face, and then this will help to go in, you know, deeper. Sometimes I do it without, you know, whatever works for you. After I pop this on and then I take it off, I usually don't put on like a moisturizer or something. I just let that do the work. Some people like putting a moisturizer on. I mean, you know, to each their own. Like you learn for yourself sort of what works for you and what doesn't, and what works for me, what works for Connie, what works for us might work for you, might not work for you, but it's always good to to see for yourself.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
It's funny, I think we like the same one, which really shows which ones we like will probably cater to you guys. But I like that one as well, and I definitely do what you do, is that when I use a really like a moisturizing mask, instead of putting a moisturizer on, I treat that like it's a really deep serum, so I don't tend to put moisturizer on top, because I feel like on top of it, it feels like it just defeats the purpose of the face mask I just did. So what I do is like the residue, I leave it on or pat it in, or just like go to sleep with it on, and the next morning, guys, the skin is plumped, it's glowing,
It's
it
ready
loves
to
you
go.
for it.
It
Yeah,
is ready to go.
and I'm sure Ange does this too. Before like a massive event or something, or like whatever, like birthday or whatever, I like to put it on and making sure that next day my skin's prepped and ready.
I was literally just about to say the same thing.
Yeah, we hang
So
out
you
with
can,
each
it's
other
always
too much.
too much now. No, but yeah, you can definitely do that. You know, if you've got an event on the next day, some people do it like if they've got an event on that night and they just sort of want to, you know, you can always do that then as well. Whatever works.
Whatever works for you. As long as you know, once you find the one of the mask that actually saves your skin, I feel like you'll definitely feel like it's going to be your savior if you're having a bad skin day. Also keep in mind, I probably mask maybe 2 to 3 times a week as well.
I'd say I'm probably at a 2 times a week.
2 times a week type of gal.
Yeah. And a few others as well. The rice and the oatmeal.
Oh my god, we literally like the same ones.
There you go.
The rice one.
The rice one was so good at brightening the skin. Oh, just looking
for sure. The next morning,
luminous and bright, and just everything just I'm lost for words. That's how good it was.
Yeah, definitely.
And the oatmeal as well, I love
oatmeal.
because again, always just so soothing on the skin. Always just really helps to repair the skin after a long day outside or at the beach or whatever, you know. In the pools.
And for me, when I had a reaction, I was like, well, luckily I've stocked up a mask, which one will I use? And I found that the other one did work really well, and the cucumber, but that was more like cooling and refreshing.
Yeah.
But the oatmeal one was what really calmed it down. And I found that if you really have a bad reaction, sometimes people like don't know what to do. I think sometimes popping a mask on, because that literally just tones the redness and the irritation right down. Yeah. Another one I really liked was actually the Maruka honey one.
Yes, that one was good.
That one's good. But yeah, those are probably our top 5.
Yeah,
Top 5.
I'd say, yeah. I mean, the aloe one is good as well, and the cucumber one, but I'd say that's probably like, it's a cooling one, so I feel like it's good if you're at the beach, you got a bit sunburned, you just want to...
They're still excellent, but like to me, standouts were definitely those, and I feel like they were ones that did multitasking as much as... and also just because I was like, I'm interested to try out the Sephora one versus our INNISFREE one. I think this is also the same price point. It's a 16 Sage Tea Mask brand from Sephora, and what I've noticed is that it's kind of a similar thing, but except I noticed the green tea one from INNISFREE, if I can just find it, if you touch it, it's kind of really plump. So when I don't know about you, I wasn't ready. I totally forgot how saturated these are.
Yeah,
they actually
so much essence in it. It's so good.
This one, the one from Sephora, when I took it out, there wasn't much dripping of product. Whereas the one from INNISFREE, I literally had like droplets on myself, because I'm like, whoa, these are really saturated. And I find that you're definitely getting your money's worth.
100%. For $2, 100% you get your money's worth.
Yeah.
Because you're not just getting a random thing from, you know, a supermarket or something. You're getting like a really highly reputable brand, Korean brand as well, and yeah, just it actually really works. And the great thing as well is that I like that because there's so much extra product in there. Like I pop it down my neck, I pop it on my hands, you know, and I'm like, where else can I put this? Because it's just like there's so much
excess product.
Yeah, and if you want afterwards, some people go in and like after it's dried down, they go and pop more on from whatever's excess on their skin, you know, to really get it to seep down. You know, you can do you can throw it out if you want, I mean, but I don't know why I'd want to be throwing out such nice excess products.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
any final thoughts on...
We'll definitely be repurchasing. Definitely make your way there and definitely stock up, because I can tell you right now, your skin will love you for it. Like my skin versus before and now, huge difference.
And be prepared to wait in line a long time. There is always a line, like when you buy it, like everyone is just in there getting like all these face masks. Oh, and you can get face masks, like Betel got feet masks. And
I got the foot mask as well. A huge difference in my feet. If you don't want the disgusting peely ones, I even use the INNISFREE under the eye ones, and they're also great as well.
Yeah, so you've got the hand masks as well.
The hand mask, like elbow mask, everything if you want.
Every concern, like there's a mask for it, I'm sure.
Exactly. But yeah, that's probably about it. Thank you so
That's
much
it.
for watching. We're gonna go eat now. Classic Anjan, classic BBCREW type of
When we're not filming, we're eating.
We're eating, literally.
And when we're not
It's a
eating, we're
problem.
filming.
Exactly. Please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.